Hello. I'm Dr. John, and this is the channel where health and education come together. Are you tired of having whey the same way all the time? Has drinking a shake with water or milk every day become boring? Then this video is for you. Today, I'm going to show you 5 easy, delicious, and nutritious recipes to vary your whey protein intake, making your diet much more enjoyable without breaking your nutritional goals. Whether for breakfast, a snack, or post-workout, these recipes will help you consume protein in a more flavorful and creative way. Besides avoiding food boredom, you'll learn tricks to improve the texture, taste, and absorption of whey, maximizing your results at the gym or simply maintaining a healthier diet. So, if you want to make the most of your whey without feeling like you're always drinking the same thing, stay with me until the end. These recipes will change the way you consume protein. Not all whey proteins are the same, and choosing the right type can completely transform the taste and texture of your recipes. Whey concentrate is the most common type. It has a richer flavor and a slightly creamy texture, making it perfect for pancakes and brownies. Whey isolate, with less fat and lactose, is excellent for lighter recipes, such as shakes and protein ice creams. Whey hydrolysate is the purest and fastest absorbing type, ideal for those with digestive sensitivity, though it has a more neutral taste, requiring creativity to mix with other ingredients. Now, imagine making a protein brownie and ending up with a dry, crumbly texture because you chose the wrong whey. This happens because each type of whey reacts differently to heat and moisture. For baked recipes, whey concentrate is the best option because it keeps the texture soft and flavorful. For porridges and ice creams, whey isolate dissolves better and prevents that gritty texture that can ruin the experience. Knowing these differences prevents ingredient waste and ensures that every recipe turns out perfectly. How you incorporate whey into a recipe makes all the difference. Never mix the powder directly into hot liquids. It can cause clumps and an unpleasant texture. Instead, always dissolve whey in a small amount of cold liquid first before adding it to the rest of the recipe. These small details make your recipes not only tastier but also more effective in delivering protein to your body. Now that we've covered this essential choice, let's put it into practice with the first recipe, a protein pancake that's both delicious and easy to make. There's nothing like starting the day with a fluffy, protein-packed pancake without sacrificing flavor. Ingredients: 1 scoop of whey protein, preferably concentrate for the perfect texture. 1 egg, 2 tablespoons of oats, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, a bit of milk or water to adjust consistency. Instructions: blend everything well to avoid lumps and ensure an airy texture. Cook on low heat until golden on the outside and soft on the inside. Enjoy a nutritious and delicious breakfast without relying on processed options. Customization ideas: want it sweeter? Add cinnamon and a drizzle of honey. Prefer a savory version? Pair it with cottage cheese or natural peanut butter. Thanks to whey, this pancake keeps you full longer and aids muscle recovery, making it perfect for athletes and anyone aiming for a balanced diet. Plus, unlike some shakes, it blends naturally with the ingredients, enhancing the flavor. Now, imagine waking up, blending the batter in minutes, pouring it into the pan, and having a perfect pancake ready while your coffee brews. Quick, easy, and functional. Want to switch it up even more? Turn this recipe into waffles or crepes, but if you're looking for something even creamier, how about a delicious protein oatmeal? Let's move on to the next recipe. Protein oatmeal is the perfect creamy, nutritious, and satisfying meal. The key to perfect oatmeal: add whey at the right time to avoid lumps. Instructions: cook 3 tablespoons of oats with 200 milliliters of milk or water over low heat, stirring constantly. Once it reaches a creamy texture, turn off the heat and only then mix in 1 scoop of whey isolate or concentrate. Enjoy smooth, lump-free oatmeal with an extra protein boost. Flavor boosters: add cinnamon, cocoa powder, or vanilla extract for extra taste. Want it richer? Stir in peanut butter or Greek yogurt after cooking. Pro tip: for hot days, turn this oatmeal into a cold overnight oats version by refrigerating it for a few hours. Simple and delicious, but if you're craving something refreshing and high in protein, the next recipe is a game changer: a protein ice cream that satisfies your sweet tooth without breaking your diet. Who says ice cream and healthy eating don't mix? With the right recipe, you can have a creamy, refreshing, and protein-packed dessert, without added sugar or preservatives. Ingredients: 1 frozen banana, 1 scoop of whey protein, vanilla or chocolate flavor, 2 tablespoons of plain yogurt, a splash of milk or water to adjust consistency. Instructions: blend everything in a food processor or blender until smooth. Serve immediately or freeze for 30 minutes for a firmer texture. Customization ideas: add nuts or cacao nibs for a crunchy texture, enhance the flavor. With cocoa powder or instant coffee, this natural, delicious, and functional ice cream is perfect anytime you crave a sweet treat. Want to satisfy your chocolate cravings while sticking to your diet? This protein brownie is the answer. Ingredients: 2 scoops of chocolate whey, 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, 1 egg, 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, 2 tablespoons of oat flour, 50 ml of milk or water. Instructions: mix everything until smooth, bake at 180 degrees Celsius 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 minutes, enjoy a soft on the inside, slightly crispy on the outside brownie. Want it extra creamy? Add dark chocolate chunks or peanut butter before baking. Tired of the same old whey shake? Let's turn it into a nutritious, delicious, and filling meal. Ingredients: 1 scoop of whey, vanilla, chocolate, or strawberry, 200 ml of milk or plant-based alternative, 1 tablespoon of peanut butter, 1/2 frozen banana, a pinch of cinnamon. Instructions: blend everything until smooth and creamy. Pro tips: add oats, chia, or flax seeds for more fiber. Replace banana with strawberries or mango for a fruitier taste. For a milkshake-like texture, add ice while blending. The best thing about this protein shake is that it adapts to your needs and preferences. You can make low-carb, high-protein, or even detox versions, depending on the ingredients you choose. The key is to experiment with combinations and discover what works best for your taste and routine. Now that you have an arsenal of amazing recipes, it's essential to know how to store and consume each one to maintain their quality and nutrients. Let's dive into these tips now. Properly storing your whey-based recipes makes all the difference in preserving texture, flavor, and nutrients. For pancakes and brownies, store them in airtight containers in the fridge for up to 3 days or in the freezer for up to a month. To enjoy them, simply reheat them quickly in the microwave or a pan. For protein oatmeal, you can prepare it the night before and store it in the fridge in a glass jar, making it a convenient and nutritious breakfast. For whey ice cream, this one requires extra care. Since it tends to harden too much in the freezer, the best solution is to take it out a few minutes before eating and stir well to regain creaminess. A great trick is to store it in small individual portions, so you don't have to defrost everything at once. For shakes, they should always be prepared fresh, but a useful tip is to keep the ingredients ready in the fridge to speed up the process. To maximize nutrient absorption, it's best to eat these recipes at strategic times during the day. Breakfast, to fuel your body with energy. Post-workout, to aid muscle recovery. As a snack, for a filling and nutritious boost between meals. But to get the best results, it's crucial to avoid some common mistakes when cooking with whey. And that's exactly what we're going to cover now. Cooking with whey may seem simple, but a few mistakes can ruin the texture and taste of your recipes. Using too much whey. Many people think that adding more whey will make the recipe healthier, but the truth is too much protein powder can make it dry, crumbly, and give it an overpowering taste. Balance it with moisture-rich ingredients like bananas, eggs, or plant-based milk. Mixing whey with hot liquids. Adding whey directly into hot liquids can cause it to clump and develop an unpleasant texture. First, Dissolve the whey in a small amount of cold liquid before incorporating it into your recipe. Choosing the wrong type of whey. Not all whey proteins react the same way to heat. Whey concentrate works best for hot recipes. Whey isolate may lose some of its properties when exposed to high temperatures. Use concentrate for baking and isolate for cold recipes like shakes or ice cream. Overusing artificial sweeteners. Too much artificial sweetener can leave a bitter aftertaste. Try natural sweeteners like honey, xylitol, or fruit. They enhance the taste and add nutrients, ignoring flavor. Combinations. If your whey recipe tastes bland, it might be because you're not pairing flavors well. Chocolate whey pairs well with cocoa, coffee, and spices like cinnamon. Vanilla whey is perfect for fruit and nut-based recipes. Now that you know what to avoid, it's time to put your knowledge into action and truly transform your diet with these incredible recipes. But before we wrap up, here's an important message for you. Now that you've learned these delicious whey recipes and discovered the secrets to using protein powder the right way, the question is, which one will you try first? Will you start with the protein pancake for breakfast or go for the whey brownie for a healthier snack? The important thing is to put these tips into practice and see how small changes in your diet can bring more flavor and nutrition to your daily routine. If these tips made sense to you, just imagine how much more you can learn by following this channel. Here, we always share practical content to make your diet healthier and easier. So don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss the next ones. Also, comment below which recipe you're going to try first or share your own version so we can exchange ideas. After all, healthy eating doesn't have to be boring. With a little creativity, you can stay on track without giving up the pleasure of eating well. So, let's get to it. Grab your whey and start making these delicious recipes. See you in the next video.